Mike McCool here at the Rural Solo. Today we are at the Warren County Community Center. And with me is Denise Walton. She is a teacher.
I'm the Gifted Education and Testing Coordinator.
And we have 4 little students here raised, plus a whole room full of kids. So let's start off with Superman here. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam.
I'm Delia.
And you're Della?
Dahlia.
Dahlia, okay.
Autumn. Edwin.
All right. So you guys are, what are you guys doing today? Who wants to tell me? All right.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're using newspapers and 3 feet of tape to make a tall tower to hold a basketball.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. All right. So what do you think of this? Are you doing this?
Gotta have fun.
Yeah, we're all doing the same thing.
Okay. All right.
It's
And what
very
grade are you in?
We're third. I'm third.
Third?
I was remembering all the tape we were supposed to be using. We had 3 feet, but last I checked, we had 7 inches left. Yeah, last time I was there, we had 10, so we lost all our tape.
All right. All right. Well, you kids go back to work. I'm going to talk to your teacher, okay? All right. Well, Denise, tell us exactly what's going on.
This is a GT Elementary GT Activity Day, where all our students who identified as gifted and talented in the elementary schools come together from all 5 schools, and we have 3 different activities set up around the theme of March STEM Madness.
Okay.
And in this room, the students are building a tower that will support a basketball using only newspaper and duct tape.
All right. And these are things you studied in class. Well,
Maybe not necessarily. Maybe.
principles.
Yes.
So let's go on over to the next room. Let's see what they're doing.
All right,
okay?
sound good.
All right. Okay. Well, now we're in room number 2, and we have our teacher here, Eric.
Yes.
Michael.
Yep.
Tell us what's going on in this room.
So in this room we have basketball courts, and the kids are using the robots to try to code them into the baskets.
Okay.
And 2 players are playing defense, 2 players are playing offense. So kind of like Battleship, but with robots now.
Well, let's introduce ourselves to these fine, gifted, and talented students here. Tell me your name.
Harper.
Harper.
Lila.
Violet.
I'm Lila.
Lila. I've got a hearing problem here today. All right.
Kai.
What's your name?
Kai.
Kai and
Rain. Rain.
Rain. Okay, go. Tell us, what do you think of this class? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Are you learning anything?
Yeah. I'm learning how to put a heart on a robot. It's a little bit confusing, but we almost got it down.
Okay, that's great. So what have you been studying in school to get you here? That's it's like asking my
It's a
kids,
great
what did you learn
topic.
in
It's
school
my
today?
favorite.
Nothing. Help them out there.
Oh, so I mean, this is math with the speed. We're using coding, which is a process like any other process. With you're trying something out and then trying to figure out what the issue is. So a lot of sequencing stuff. First we're doing this, then you got to do this. Next we have to do this. So there's a lot of trial and error here. But
Okay.
I mean, you use that in all subjects. So.
What grade are we in?
Fourth.
4th grade. All right. Well, we appreciate it. So good luck. All right.
Hey, thank you.
And on to room 3. All right. Now we're moved on to room 3. Teacher here is Faith Falk Science. So tell us what's happening in this room.
We learned about the history of basketball, and they're building a hoop and then a shooter to shoot the ball into the,
Okay. What's the principle we're learning in this?
mainly working together.
Isn't that hard?
Yes.
So what grade are we here?
This is 5th grade.
5th grade.
5th grade. All right. So let's tell your name. Let's get your little plug on TV here.
Fernando.
Okay.
Juliet.
All right.
Ellie. Oliver. My name's Eli.
All right. Y'all snuck in here on me. All right. So what do you think of this? Are you guys learning anything?
Yes.
Are you learning to work together?
Yes.
Well, these are closed-in, open-ended questions now. Tell us what you've learned.
What else do you?
We've learned calculus. How to work together and compromise with each other.
All right. Well, it's a little noisy here. I hope they can hear you. Why? All right. We appreciate all you're doing. Have fun and learn things every day. Okay? All right. We're going to have Denise walk back in here for just a second.
Okay.
we'll get her to wrap this program
All
up.
in there, buddy.
Is this something that you do several times a year?
Pre-COVID, it was something that happened twice a year, and we just started it back this year. We have a gifted advisory committee, and the elementary people that were on that committee said, let's bring that back. So it took us some planning, but here we are, and going forward, twice a year we'll be doing it.
It's more than just having fun.
Right.
So what are the outcome of it?
It gives we're bringing together students from all 5 schools and to be able to work and collaborate with students who maybe think like you do, and maybe just being able to work together like that.
Say learning is fun.
Yes, it is.
Man, that's the whole idea.
Yeah, fun, and then you may not even know that you are learning.
You know, that's the whole thing. We want to slip that.
That's right. That's right.
We appreciate all the things you do and all your teachers and all your aides and things that work. And these are our people are going to be paying us Social Security.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, Denise, we were going to finish up, but we seen that Dr. Ballinger snuck in the back door here.
Yes, he did.
He's checking up on you.
That's right.
What do you think of these kids doing things like
I
this?
think this is amazing. Just seeing that you know our students are trying to be creative. They're challenged with the problem, and so it really gets them out of that proverbial box where they have to think outside and come up with solutions. And so to see the teamwork that there's we're really addressing all the 5 C's as far as when we look at what's going on with our students in the classroom.
I noticed, like Denise told me, she said they're all from all 5 elementary schools, so some of these kids have never met these other kids.
Right.
And then they're working together, and I think that's an important aspect.
And this is just a great program. I think we started our elementary gifted and talented program. Was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
The resource with the resource teachers.
Yes, with the resource teachers. And so, we're still in our infancy when it comes to this program, and we keep expanding and growing. And so I know I even mentioned last night in the budget session that we're probably close to needing a third gifted and
Actually,
talented
5.
teacher. Oh.
5 total would be good.
So,
I remember 40 years ago when my kid was in the gifted and talented program, all that meant was just extra homework. They really didn't do anything other than just piled more homework, and they were unchallenged. And this looks like a very challenging operation here, and we're putting a lot of emphasis on STEM, so which I think that's the future.
It is, and the teachers do a wonderful job with it, and Miss Walton, she does a wonderful job with addressing all of our gifted and talented across the entire division. So I appreciate the work that she does with the teachers and with the students, and with this today. So it's amazing what we're doing.
We appreciate everything you all do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.